but my mouse is wireless.
What is up, everybody? We are back with the long-awaited championship weekend. Woo! Oh my goodness, it's been a long time coming. You have waited for us to be here on the desk. We got two awesome teams duking it out in the championship, but as always, we don't just come in here and play Rocket Lads. I mean, I know you guys want to watch this game, but there's a ton of stuff to talk about that we're going to go on a little bit pre-show hype. Some stuff you want to see, some stuff you definitely don't want to miss. So stay with us, and a lot of awesome things on the desk tonight. So speaking of which, who's on the desk with us tonight for this awesome show? Well, we got the usual suspects. You know them, you love them. Let's break it down. We got our buddy to my, I don't know if he's right. Yeah, there he is. He's just below me down there. The coach, Josh Shola. What's up, Josh?
Not too much. Retired coach.
Retired coach. Well, you had a great run. Over on the other side, on the bottom, sporting the sweet shades and even sweeter hat in the green there. Lego, former champion in Rocket Lads. Nice to have you, Lego.
It's good to be here. Good to be here.
Just above him, you all know he's the video mix master Mike of Rocket Lads, and that is our man, Nth James. What's up, Nth James?
Nothing, apparently. He's very silent. He's trying to be hyped.
We actually can hear Nth James, so it's good. Can we?
Can we?
No, we cannot. Well, we'll get back to Nth James in a minute. And of course, right there in the top of your right-hand side of the screen, last but most certainly not least, brand new last season, I think, to a casting crew and has absolutely delivered in every way. Our man Spuds. How's it going, Spuds?
It is going pretty well, Phoenix.
Awesome. So what do we got as highlights on tap for us tonight for the show, man?
Well, right after this, we're going to be going into the awards, the honor awards, the player awards, defensive player of the year, offensive player of the year, most improved player, and then the most valuable player, MVP, as usual. After that, we have the pick'em standings. So if you don't know what pick'ems are, in the playoffs, we do kind of like you have to choose each match. You choose the team that you think is going to win and how many games. And if you get it right, you get more points. And whoever has the most points at the end of the entire season, they get first prize is 600 credits, second 300, and so on.
You kidding me?
I'm not joking. That is real. That's what's happening.
Money way harder.
And then after that, we are doing 600 credit giveaways. So tonight we are giving away 1,200, 1,800, 2,200 credits.
I could buy you
more than that
combo for your car, or if it's 600 credits, you could buy you one wheel based on current prices.
Exactly. We also have a new video made by the man, the myth, the legend, Nth James, coming out to you guys later. And then
nice.
Second last, we have season 5 sneak peeks, what you can expect to happen in that season.
Yes.
Little taste test for you. And then, of course, we've got the awesome Rocket League match that's going to be happening in less than just about half an hour.
Nice.
That is awesome. That is some sweet stuff coming your way. This is all going to be coming to you before the show. So, man, stick around. So, some rewards. We talked about awards. You guys, everyone plays their heart out all season long. It's amazing. And we've seen progress, in every level. Some of the grand champs getting better, even people down in bronze getting better. So, but you can't give awards to everybody. And since I declined all the awards that I had won, we're going to go to the number 2 people. We're going to give out these awards to somebody else. So, James, who stood out this season? And who is deserving of these awards this year? Let's hear it.
And Lou of Phoenix, the runner-up for offensive player of the tournament. So second place, let's start with there, is Jamin, actually. Quiet, offensive, amazing player.
Props.
But the topic of tonight, though, winner of the offensive player of the tournament, y'all don't have to guess. Aspect.
Makes sense.
Nice job, everybody.
Checks out.
Congratulations. It makes sense.
Yeah, he's head and shoulders above everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
Offensively, it's wild.
He's
absolutely.
Okay. Just block him. I mean, Not that bad.
I just like to touch on the fact that, throughout this tournament, some people have been claiming, that team is overpowered aspect, but really, no shade, but my wife's on that team. That's not a good asset.
Tread lightly, bro.
Somebody's sleeping on
That's
the
really
couch.
rough.
tonight.
He's
just-
already made the bet.
Just
It's
saying,
already
but
done.
I know who Aunt James voted for. I'm not going to say, but
Ooh.
Okay,
boy.
yeah, and
Oh, good
I
trouble.
did not play favorites. I can tell you that I did not play favorites. And
Okay, the
here's a
couch
little
is yours. You
insight.
can have it.
I actually got a little insider info for you guys. The original team name for X Train was Ball and Chain. You can imagine why.
whoa.
Do you want
I
to explain
love
the first
it.
games?
Bad.
Okay,
boy.
so
Let's move on. here.
the next award there, Defensive Player of the Tournament for season 4. First up, runners up was a tie for 2-4 and Spuzster coming in second place for that award. So good job.
Good job, boys.
Congratulations, you
board.
guys. But
Thank
the man of the evening with the most votes for Defensive Player of the Tournament, Achilles. What do you guys think of that?
Wow, yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's incredible because that's not one coming into this year. And no disrespect to Achilles, I would have pinned. Awesome offensively, but man, look at his team's in the finals because he
Oh, yeah.
rounded out his game like that. Awesome job, Achilles. Well done.
He deserves it.
definitely
Yeah, good.
He was a brick wall for his team.
He's a brick. Finish
You know
it.
what's fun? It's interesting because the team Aerial Apes,
Nobody.
I kind of pinned them. I kind of pinned him as the high flying, acrobatic offensive operation. But Achilles, when we played against him in that tournament, he played back. He played smart. He was in good positions all the time. Like it did surprise me too.
All right, who we got on
All right.
MIP?
Most improved player. So this is actually a tie for the winner. You all voted, and it was a split. The winners then for most improved player of the tournament are Gary and Miramira.
Very nice and deserved. Well
Oh
done.
yeah, of course. I mean, they're both here in the finals.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
that's
one
huge.
is the
true.
better one of the two? We'll find out.
Maybe only
Who
one of
improved the
them
most?
gets it. Who wins this sucker?
Oh, there you go.
Throw down.
First to get a
Ooh,
hat trick gets it.
I like
Nobody wants to share.
it.
First person to score a goal. Most improved player.
Make it a
Hey.
hat trick.
We'll see who
Hat trick.
if they score a goal. Most improved, no, I was kidding. Most improved player.
I'm dying.
So,
You're killing me, James. I'm dying to know MVP
Hey,
here.
you're
I
just
gotta
digging
know.
yourself a deeper hole.
all right, I've been teasing long enough. MVP of Rocket Lads tournament season number 4. Runner up again was Jamin. Congratulations to him.
Oh wow,
And
cleaning
MVP
up.
Wow.
is Aspect.
Again,
Man, those
Yeah,
guys are
that's
like Tom Hanks at the Oscars.
Yeah, like he gets everything.
Thanks a lot.
There we go.
You know what?
That's
Like,
awesome.
you often when you're voting for this, you don't want to vote for the same person twice for two things. But when they're just
Yeah.
that good, your conscience doesn't let you vote dishonestly. He's that
Well,
good.
when you win 2 of them, it does feel pretty good. So,
Yeah.
That's
you
true.
know, season 2, I still remember. Anyway,
Yeah, it was so huge thanks to everyone playing your heart out. But hey, special props to everybody who won awards this year. This is just a little way of saying you guys were above and beyond. You played your hearts out, and it makes Rocket Lads an awesome event to watch, and it's super fun regardless. But hey, congratulations to all this year's award winners. And we're probably going to be coming back with those next year, I'm sure. So you can dream and you can plan and you can practice. You can get out on the pitch. Now, little contest we had going on the side, little something we like to call the Pick'ems. Lego. What's going on with that?
well, all the chips are in. Everybody has made their bets on May 21st. And so far, the points are high because Mr. Slim stands in first place by 1 point with Pixel
nice.
trailing him. And then Clay Tuna and Joshua both tied at 9. So it's 9, 10, and 11. But Robin is there with 8 points. So he still has a chance. The largest lead there is 3, which if he gets how many points, who will win? That could be 3 points, and if everybody else gets it wrong, like that could be it. But there's a lot up for debate here. It's 3 points for who will win, 5 points for how many games if they guess it correctly, and there's bonus rounds. where you get 2 points for each of how many goals, assists, shots, and saves for the team.
Oh man, that's
This
awesome.
only applies to the final game. So there's a lot for grabs. It's a tight race, and it's really going to come down to this final series to see who can pull out those credits. And again, prizes for that. First place is 600, second place 300, and third place is 100 credits. So lots up for stake, lots of movement in those standings, and it's really going to be determined by this last matchup. So keep your eyes out if you're one of those top 4 people.
Yeah.
Holy smokes! All I gotta say is Rocket Lads, people, just giving it
They
away.
made good
Giving
bets.
it away.
Those guys made good bets to stay up there, and they're going to get rewarded if they make it correct tonight. So we'll see if they're all in or if they're going to fold early.
Heck yeah. So it pays to get involved. Get involved in the pick'em. If you didn't try it last year, try it next year. It's it's a ton of fun. It makes watching, even more enjoyable than it already was. And you get a chance for the ching, get some bling to spend on your car, and maybe you can go to Crow's Closet and you can figure out what to do with that money, and you can figure that out, and you can look as fly as he does. So speaking of ching, Josh, you gotta give some stuff away, aren't you?
Yeah, we like giving stuff away. So
I like stuff.
everything here, like from the merch that we have, we don't really make anything off anything like that. And anything we do, which is minuscule, always goes back into the community. So the giveaways, they come out. So this is from subs to the stream. So we appreciate that, and being able to give it back to you is the best part. So what we're going to do is over the course of the stream, we're going to give away 4 prizes of 600 credits. We're going to do 2 now, and we're going to do 2 following the matches. Huh? So 2,400 credits in total. So we're going to do 2 name draws now. So here we go. Here we go. Let's see what we got. I'm hitting the button.
Here we go.
Okay, so I'm going to roll it again because my name got drawn first. And this is the exact thing I wish I could see on my screen. So I'm going to roll it again. This is the worst case scenario. It's not rigged. Yeah, we're giving back to the community.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Can we get a big drum roll? Everybody drum roll.
Let's try it again. Lemons.
When life gives you lemons.
600 credits to lemons?
Make credits.
600 credits going to lemon.
Lemon.
Awesome.
That's
so
awesome.
Congratulations.
we'll hit you up later, and we'll get you those credits. So let's get on to our next one. Let's see our second winner. Here we go.
Let's
roll
go,
it.
everybody. Get it.
Oh, why did it have to be this name? A fart buster.
Now he's a bank buster with all that roll.
Is our second name. So awesome. The prize is
awesome.
going up to you. So yeah, I'll be in contact, and stay tuned for after the stream. You can't win again. So your names have come out after your name has been drawn, but stay tuned for those whose names didn't get pulled, and win your credits after the matches.
Congratulations.
So awesome to see. Big congratulations to both of those guys. Lemons, Fart Buster, pulling in the bling, and stick around because we got as Josh said, a couple more giveaways to give out throughout the stream. Another, am I right, Josh? 2 more 600. Yes. And pick a money going out too. So mind you, the credit in-game currency. I should just really stress that. Lego's looking at me. He's drawing up the paperwork already.
Not real money yet.
As the in-house lawyer. Yeah. All right. Great. So we got a match still tonight, though, boys. We're having fun. We're doing picking. We're giving away money, but we got a match to watch here.
Oh yeah.
What 2 teams we got going on here tonight is if they don't already know, but there's got to be some backstory to how these guys got here and who they are. Spuds, what are we dealing with here tonight? What's the hot story?
Well, should we start X Train or should we go Aerial Apes first?
I'm going to leave it to you.
Okay. You know what? We'll go
Aerial
Apes. Is at the start of the alphabet. We'll go with Aerial Apes. So they were in. Was it? I want to say Donut Division. It might have been Crackle. I'm not sure.
No, they were in. We were in Donut Division.
Okay, so they were in Donut Division. They throughout the whole season, the whole round robin, they only lost one series, the whole season, and that was to you, Phoenix. That was to Pog.
It was a sweep too, and I don't know. We still don't know how that happened.
But throughout that whole round robin, they only lost 1 match, and that was they got first place in their league, first place in their division. And so playoffs come, they got their first round bye, And then let me pull up the what's it called? My goodness, my brain is having heart attacks.
You're too excited
Statistics?
for this match.
I'm too excited. My brain's working too fast.
He's
Statistics.
foaming at the mouth.
We'll take it. Statistics or statistics, whichever one you find first, hit us.
Okay, so playoffs came, and they had to fight. They played against Control Alt Elite, who beat Line Voltage 3-1 in the first round. They played Control Alt Elite and swept them 3-0.
Wow.
Wow.
3-0 sweep to get them into round 3 semifinals. And then they played against Rocket Power, who got up from the wildcard match. They came up to the semifinals, but then they were shut down right then and there. It went to game 5 against Aerial Apes, and then they beat them. And now they got to the finals. And I mean, Gary, Jamin, Achilles. Jamin and Achilles, when they get melding together, it's scary. It's terrifying.
Yeah, that's a good point to make. So let's go into a little bit of depth about this team. So we understand a little bit about, well, first of all, before we go with Aerial Apes, X-Train, just give us a little bit of brief how they got here, Spuds. X-Train.
I mean, round robin, they lost. If they lost a game, it was one. Not a match.
One game. We've got that
game.
confirmed. One game.
They lost 1 5-minute game.
It was not
in the
to us.
entire round robin. And since playoffs, they swept they beat Galleon Sirens 3-1, and then they beat Post Punishers 3-1, and now they're in the finals. And Aspect really got them there. I mean, in the air, on the ground, on defense, he's too speedy for anybody to be able to react to.
Yeah, super good team. So both these teams on their own right, their own merit, have earned their spot. I think everybody in the panel here today undoubtedly can agree they earned their spot to be here. And certainly this is not going to be an easy match. But let's just go into a little bit of depth briefly on Aerial Apes. Their strengths, their weaknesses, what gives this team the edge? Obviously, I'll just make a brief comment. The defensive play of Achilles. He's won that Most Defensive Player of the Year award. You have also got a guy, who's won Most Improved Player, and then of course Jamin just cleaning up. So in every category, this team has stepped up to the mark. What separates them above? Even just that. What makes it so? If they do this, they're a shoe-in to win this game. Do you think, or is there anything?
Ooh, pick me.
Josh,
Coca-Cola.
you can just speed fire, boys.
I think one of the things that separated them is their consistency. I think that's something that brought down a lot of other teams is just not being able to hit those open nets. In the moment or not recognizing there's an open net, and this team, Aerial Apes, there's no issue with that. They recognize their opportunities, and they most of the time hit those opportunities. Jamin's got really high shooting percentage. So I think that's what's going to separate them. Consistency, which is something you usually get, the better you get, just comes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Undoubtedly.
I can comment
second
on that
this.
too. We played them in the quarterfinals, Rocket Power versus them, and it went to game 5, and they weren't awake yet, and that's how hard they were to beat. In game 5, they woke up, and we just felt smothered in the air. We felt like ants watching falcons attack us. So it was insane when they woke up. How smothering it was to play against them.
Their rotations are super clean. They don't give you any chance to challenge the ball. If you're not there right after somebody touches it, they're going to beat you to it, and then they're going to score a goal.
Yeah, I think with Aerial Apes it's just that Gary fits in so well, and he's getting good hard clears. And that's all you need from your third man is just get good hard clears up to your players and just clear the ball. And that's why they've been so good for so long, is Gary has been holding that team together with those solid clears. That's all you need from your third man is just to get power on the ball, and he's been doing that really well.
Yeah, and you know what? So we're talking about their strength. I guess I'll talk to their weaknesses. I guess we were a team that did manage to get a win off of these guys, and as it was a sweep. And whether or not that was a fluke, very well could have. But I can say this: one of the strengths that we had that game, we weren't able to duplicate throughout the whole season. But in that game, was we won all the battles in the corners, and we won the battles on the quarter walls. And what I mean by quarter wall is we didn't allow them to get that ball up and out of their zone. If they get through the neutral zone, then you're dead. If they get into the offensive zone and the ball's floating around in the air, you're dead. If they beat you in the corner and go on a 2-1, you're dead. The only way we were able to control them was when we won the battles in their corners. If they tried to push that ball around, a super fast cycling to keep that ball in the zone and aggressive in front of the net was the only thing I could think of. When I went back to look at this and I saw this, when we want to talk about weaknesses, they don't have a lot. And the only way to beat them is you might not be able to play up to their level in the offensive zone, but certainly as far as their speed and tenacity on the ball is your only hope, is how I feel about that. So
yeah, you just got to be faster.
You got to be faster, and that's tough when you're talking to Achilles, Jamin, and Gary. So anyway, okay. So what about X-Train? Well, actually, you know what? Who would like to talk to Aerial Apes?
I guess.
I mean, I'd like to hear what they have to say. Coming this match. Are they available? Can we talk to production? Can we get these guys in here?
Are we heading right into that? Are we cutting just for get the team in here?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's have an interview with Aerial Apes. I want to see how they're feeling going into this match. We won't rattle them too much, and they got stuff to do. But we will definitely, maybe Josh and I will go in there and we'll talk to these guys a little bit. So we will be right back with an interview live before the championship with Aerial Apes.
Woo!
Welcome to Rocket Labs Season 4.
Tonight we will throw down the gauntlet.
I hope you are hyped.
Your casters are screaming.
I can't wait any longer. I need it now.
Production is clicking.
Rocket control, we are ready for launch sequence.
The players are suiting up.
Wait, are these things fire resistant?
Night here. Play-offs start now.
I don't know. Ooh, yes. Yeah, no Phoenix. We also got Achilles chair streaming. Pretty good. We're just gonna ask the chair.
Hey, regardless if you see me or not, maybe we'll get them to tell us whether they. Hey,
There
I
we
am.
go.
What's up?
Nice. All right.
Hey, Achilles, welcome back. So,
hello.
Yeah, gentlemen, congratulations, by the way. All of you, a couple of you won awards. Jamin, runner-up twice to Aspect. Huge props, by the way. You guys clearly a dominating team this year, won every game save for one. You just, how does it feel to be, like, you guys never really played together prior to this a whole lot. How does it feel to be in the championship, and how much do you love playing with this team, Jamin?
Well, I feel like we deserve this for sure, you know? Yeah, we hadn't played a lot together. I didn't really know them that well, but I'm glad that we got to be on a team, and it's all worked out really well. I think our play styles complement each other well.
Yeah, I would agree. Achilles, you won Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know if you were tuned in for that, by the way. Congratulations. My comment to that was I was shocked, and not because of your defensive play. It was because at the beginning of the year, I would not have put you in the category to possibly win Defensive Player of the Year. Your game has evolved to be so well-rounded. It's undoubtedly one of the big reasons you guys are where you are. How do you feel about how you're playing now compared to maybe last season?
It's not even a comparison, really. I got to play with Aspect a lot in ranked, and that helped me just learn a lot of things and just adapting to my team. Really, I knew I had to be more defensive and just be solid, and that's what I had to do.
Smart.
Right on. I got one last question for Gary, and then they're all Josh's. Gary, you came in, you were, I think, gold 1 or 2. You're up into diamond now in a single season. What's the key to the success? Just play all the time or what?
Buy motor pass and then just feel obligated to get to the highest tier so you don't waste your money.
There you go. Guilt, obligation by financial commitment. You
Nice.
you heard it here first. Well, they're all yours, Josh.
All right. Okay. I'll put this question to each one of you one at a time. So maybe Achilles first. One word to describe your team.
One word.
One word.
Consistent.
I talked about that. Nice.
Yes,
I like
we did.
Jamin, one word.
I've got to say fast, I think.
Yes.
Fast.
I was hoping you'd say that because I definitely agree. Yeah, that's big. And Gary, one word.
Say sexy, Gary.
It's the hardest one word ever.
Apes.
Apes. Monk. All right, nice. Okay. I'll put this one to Jamin. Is there something that you as a team, the captain, you guys really had to focus or work on?
Well, if I'm being honest, a lot of our, captainship came from Achilles. Achilles was definitely a really good captain for us. This might be a better question for him because he definitely helped us to realize when to go for the ball, a bunch of different things, gave us a bunch of tips, how to do better in the tournament stuff. He has a lot of experience with that. So I think he was definitely our key that way. I was mostly the captain for scheduling matches.
Respect that answer.
Good teamwork. Awesome. Okay. And this last thing, I like to call this rapid fire. These questions may or may not be related to Rocket League. I'm going to ask them anyways. I'm going to ask them to make it easier, just Achilles. So just answer. Try not to think too much about it. All right.
Okay.
McDonald's or Subway?
McDonald's.
G2 or Energy?
Energy.
Donuts or cookies?
Donuts.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Iron Man or Thor?
Oh, Thor.
Mom or dad?
What?
Mom or dad?
Mom.
Octane or Dominus?
Octane.
Pants or shorts?
Pants.
Oh, dogs or cats?
Cats.
Chips or popcorn?
Chips.
Salty Shores or DFH?
Salty Shores.
Anfields.
Ooh, salty. Oh, okay. That's it. I got all the information I needed.
That is awesome. We can't be friends anymore, Achilles, because of the Star Wars versus Star Trek answer. But hey, I still love you.
Okay.
Thanks, boys. And
guys, that was awesome. Awesome. Thanks for coming on. We know you guys have a huge match to play championship weekend. All the best to you. You gonna win this one or what?
Of course.
Yes.
I love the confidence.
Nice. Leave it up there.
Consistency, fast, and confidence. Guys, that was Aerial Apes. Big thanks to them to taking the time to come in and talk with us. We will be right back to the panel, and we're going to be starting to talk about X-Train right after this.
Once upon a time, there was 14 teams.
Then there were 2, the undefeatable threats.
Now just one question remains. Grand Finals.
You should
Okay,
do
we're
it
going.
again.
We're going. Guys, we're live. Yeah, we're live. Although, Josh and Phoenix, you guys, your videos aren't here. And Josh.
We got Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Sus.
I love that.
Sus.
That's so good. James, your camera isn't on.
Well.
Okay.
Hey, it's just me and Spuds. In a lonely world.
A potato Lego mix.
I don't. And it goes on.
All right, I'm back here.
All the buttons to mash.
So many buttons to push.
I love buttons.
To request a special dialing wand, please mash the keypad.
Order now.
All right, so we're back in the panel. We're going to get Josh's picture back up here in a second, too. So, guys, we've moved on from Aerial Apes. All the best to them. X-Train. Time to talk about X-Train. Aged Unicorn, Aspect, Myra Mira. Tell me about this team. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? What gives them the edge? How do they stack up against Aerial Apes?
Aspect.
Elaborate, Lego.
Okay. Okay, this is gonna work both as a strength and a weakness, right? Because here's the thing, right? He's very good in the air. We've seen that, and that's been most of his. I don't know what the percentage is on it, but that's pretty sure that's where most of his goals have come from. But you have Achilles and Jamin on that team that can both go up. So if they catch him in the air and one of them bumps him off, you now have Aged Unicorn and Mira back. Mira.
I think it's
Myra.
Mira.
I've always been saying Mira. I have no clue anymore, and I've been thrown for a loop.
It's too late to change now. It's too late. I'm going with what I know.
If one of them takes out him in the air or just doesn't let him get a path to the net, Aged Unicorn and Mayor are going to be stuck. Now I just botched that one. Are going to be stuck back, and out of the two of them, probably not going to be a save because Aged Unicorn is going to be thinking that Aspect's going to get it past them, and he's going to be pushing up. So he's going to be out of position, and it's probably going to be a mess. So I think, and Achilles has played with Aspect before, so he knows what he's going to do, and he knows what he hates. So it's going to work as a strength because, yes, he's very good in the air, and if he gets the control, but it's also going to work as weakness because the other team has one player who's played with them and two players who are capable enough of eliminating his aerial threat, right? So unless he stays on the ground and does more flicks and dribbling and patient, that's going to be a strength and a weakness is Aspect. And
good
that's
pot.
the end of my TED talk.
Nice.
Good.
That was good.
James, well, you got any intake? You got the inside scoop on this team.
Yeah, I got the inside scoop. You know what? Like the biggest strength of this team, aside from Aspect, is morale. Like these, they're a good chemistry. Those these three players, like together, they have fun when they play. They laugh all the time, even when they're losing or down. It's not a big deal. Like they got tenacity on their side too. And you know what? Mira Meyer's biggest strength, fakes. I guarantee we will see at least one goal because Mira Meyer faked out the entire team by missing the ball. And it just turned into a disaster goal.
Yeah, that happened before.
What's the rule, Spuds? In threes, it's always a fake?
Yeah, no, that's just in general. It's always a fake. That's just a rule for all of Rocket League. If you miss, it's not a miss. It's a fake. It's just
I like what you mentioned there.
Etiquette.
You talked about their overall chemistry, but not only that, their mental approach to the game and having a chance to. I haven't really played with Mira too much, a little bit. Aged Unicorn a little bit. Aspect quite a bit, not in a tournament style, but super for a high level player. Super fun, super friendly, easy guy. He's always like, no, that's good, you did great. So these kind of things really contribute a lot to it, and because look at their opponents while they've pulled this together now, there's at least a couple guys on that team that could have had troubles with keeping the whole mental game together. And this is a strength, I would say, for X-Train. So should it get to a difficult position, that's probably an edge for them, I would say as well. Josh, your thoughts?
I think this kind of goes along with what Lego said, but a lot of teams look at this team and think they're unbeatable. But in casting the games where I've got to watch them a little more closely, they definitely leave nets open because of what Lego was speaking about, where if something doesn't work out, Aspect is fast to get back in the play, yes, but a team that is also fast that can capitalize on a counterattack, there's open nets. They just have to recognize, I think team or player awareness of the opposing team will be really important to recognize if Aspect has gone up for that ball and if he is now out of the play and now they have, no slouch in Age Unicorn and Mira Myra, she's stepped up, right? Most improved, but there's definitely opportunities to be had. They just have to hit them.
Yeah, definitely echoing your sentiment is Nias in the chat there mentioned the same thing. And I thought it was worth at least mentioning that how good Age Unicorn has really become and just kind of getting overshadowed by the fact that you've got Aspect on that team.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a big factor as well. Spuds, what do you think about this team?
I was going to go and say how a little thing about Age Unicorn. We scrimmed them before our match with the M-Gems. We scrimmed them. And so we're in a call. And Age Unicorn goes up for a double tap, and it's like probably he's got 4 or 5 degrees to hit the shot, and he's up in the air. And my teammate that knows him in person says, "Oh yeah, he hits those," and then he scored it. It was like it blew my mind, and it scared me a little bit, and that definitely he's such a good player. He has such potential to do damage in the air mechanically or rotationally, defensively. He can do anything given the necessary characteristics.
So it sounds like we got an absolute titan of a match coming up for us here tonight. So we had a chance to talk to Aerial Apes. We're going to put you guys right back into the video. We're going to queue up an interview with X-Train here live before the championship match, see how they feel about taking on this almost undefeated team. We're going to be back in just a few minutes.
You got
オンセアコーナタイム There was 14 teams.
Then there were 2, the undefeatable threats.
Now just one question remains. Grand Finals.
I can't see anyone. I just hear people roasting me.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. We are queued up here for an interview with X-Train. So we, like I say, we talked to Aerial Apes. We want to, they seem confident. They seem comfortable where they're at. We want to know from X-Train what they got to do tonight to get the W, how they got here, and how they feel about it. Their cameras are hiding. Can we hear their voices though?
Hello.
Hello.
We can hear their voices. This is what happens. We throw a bunch of stuff together. We put a lot on this Brew production team, and they're doing awesome. But what we'll do is, for sake of time, we won't wait for their cams to come up. We will continue. So long as the stream can hear, give us a big hi, both Mirror and Unicorn.
Hey.
Hello.
You guys can hear them okay? Give us a shout out in chat that you can hear those guys okay. And then we're gonna move forward. Aspect face reveal. I had it a second ago, and now it's gone. It's like they're teasing you again. I got to see it though. I'm one of the chosen, the lucky ones. Oh, there he is.
But the stream doesn't get to see it.
But the stream doesn't get him. I get him again. I'm looking right at Aspect. How jealous are you guys? That's what they look like. There you go.
What's up,
So
guys?
I think they can hear us okay. They haven't said otherwise that they can. We can hear them. Okay, so Dax just said we can hear them. So guys, thanks for being part of the interview. They're going to work on, pick your nose if you need to because they can't see you right now. So we're going to work on getting you guys on the stream in a minute, but they can hear you. So I guess I'll start out with a couple of questions here. Looks like Age Unicorn, you're the captain of this this ragtag bunch that has done so awesome. What is it that you think that's pulled this team together so much that's been able to come up here and challenge a team like Aerial Apes in the finals? What has been the key to your success this season?
I honestly believe that it is team morale.
Yeah. You know what's funny? We talked about that just before coming in with you guys. We said, hey,
clever.
it's this chemistry of the, and it's funny because Age Unicorn also answers similar to what we talked about, which is neat. The chemistry you guys have in your team around when things get down, you don't really get down, and that's huge. A lot of that has a lot to do with Aspect too. Aspect, I got to give you full props, especially for a very skilled, high-level player. You're very patient with newer players and guys and girls that are playing around with you and on your team. So, but aside from that, obviously you've won a couple awards tonight. I don't know if you were tuned in. I think MVP and most offensive player, if I'm not mistaken, something to that effect. So obviously you bring a lot to the table. What is it that these two are doing that has brought the success that you couldn't have done on your own?
You know what? Unicorn has been he's been very good with adapting to my playstyle. And then if need be, I adapt to his whenever he wants me to. So it really works out well. And then Mira is just it's crazy because she saves it when she needs to. When she's like sometimes it just happens that she's last back and she saves it. So she's kind of clutch.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So let me direct my next one to Mira. Mira, first season, it is unheard of that you're in the championship match, I think. I don't think anybody knew was in so far. You know what? I'm going to have to get the people who control our history books to find out whether I'm wrong about that. But anyway, it's amazing. Coming into the season, I'm pretty sure you were ranked, am I wrong? Bronze, right?
I haven't. I don't have a rank actually.
unranked, less than bronze would. And here you are. You're playing with the best player in Rocket Lads, and then you're also playing with Aspect. And then you guys have managed to. To do amazing things. We've been talking about. A little bit earlier about how much your game has improved. A lot of talk about you're just kind of learning to read the play. You're in a lot better positions now than you were in the beginning, understanding when to get back, understanding when to be in a position on that post. How do you feel about your gameplay from the beginning up until now?
I feel like I've improved a little bit, but not as much as I would have hoped. But I really appreciate my teammates. They know how to. Thanks, dude. My teammates don't mind when I get in the way. It's nice to play with them.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, guys, I'll pass you over to Josh. He's got some fun answers, some fun questions for you guys too.
I'm just gonna try to keep this brief, but I'll ask you the same question we asked Apes, but we'll start with Aspect. One word to describe your team.
Ooh, that's the question that I need to think about.
One word. It's so hard. It gets every time.
Yeah.
Anybody, if anyone, Myra or Age Unicorn, if you think of it on the spot, just yell it out. Go for it. Aspect.
I second that.
You second that? All right. I see what's happening here. Okay. So I'm going to choose.
Hold on. Don't let Aspect off the hook. One word. First word that comes in. I don't care if it's banana. First word. Right now. Go. One word.
I can't.
Can't is the word.
No.
Can't. You guys are
nothing is impossible. Can't. All right. And I'm gonna shoot this last segment to the captain. I gotta go with the captain here. Unicorn, Age Unicorn. Here is the rapid fire questions. Are you ready? Quick answers, no thinking. McDonald's or Subway?
Subway.
Donuts or cookies?
Donuts.
G2 or NRG?
Energy.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Iron Man or Thor?
Iron Man.
Mom or dad?
I don't know.
That's the best question.
I'd have to say dad. He's sitting here loyal beside me.
Yes. Nice. Salty Shores or DFH?
I don't know. DFH.
Octane or Fennec?
Octane.
Ooh, dogs or cats?
Cats.
Okay, all right. We'll take it. Nice. We appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.
Guys, it was awesome to have you here. We know that you got a huge match to play for the championship tonight, so we're gonna let you guys go and get back to your room, and you can start to prep your answers. For those of you watching on the stream, big thanks to X-Train for being here for us. I know you guys feel the same. We will say goodbye to them. We're gonna put you back into the video, and we'll see you back on the desk for pre-game desk predictions. We'll be back in just a minute.
オンセアコーナタイム There was 14 teams.
Then there were two, the undefeatable threats.
Now just one question remains. Grand Finals.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, there was 14 teams.
Then there were two, the undefeatable threats.
Now just one question remains. Grand Finals.
If they rapid fired me, I'd just be like, Sims. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, welcome back. That was an awesome interview. Big thanks to both Ariel
Should have just started
and
saying
X-Train
aspect.
for
is what I
taking
should've
time
done.
out of time that they definitely were using to prepare for this monster match they have here in the season finale.
Well, that was a lot less
championship.
formal
We're
than
gonna
I was
crown one of
expecting.
them tonight. We've got some more coming your way, some more giveaways, some pick 'em result winners. All sorts of this stuff all coming after the game. So before we do get to this game, remember there is lots coming. We're going to have post-game interviews. We're going to have all sorts of stuff. A few words from our sponsor. You do not want to miss any of this. But guys, it is game time. So we're going to put a poll up here for you guys. That's you watching us back at home. Who you think is going to take this match? It's a chat poll. And while you guys fill out that poll, I thought it'd be a good idea. We'll go through our desk picks. And that way it gives them time to fill that out if that works. If that doesn't work, production will tell that to me in my ear and how I'm ruining everything. I hear nothing so far. So we're going to just go with that. And let's start over here to the top right. We'll go with Spuds. Spuds, your prediction. Who takes this game and in what? Now, and remind us too, maybe Josh or can remind us of this. What is this game out of? Best of?
7.
7. Right. Lego's very good, Lego.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Right,
Nice.
why
So
not
best.
like this? What, can we do 7 like this?
Yeah, you can if you like. So Spuds, who wins this match? And the
X
poll
Train
is
in
up, so you
5.
guys know. X Train in 5, you say.
Yes.
X Train in 5. All
That's
right.
what I chose for the pick'em, so I'm gonna stick with it.
Okay, let's go over to Nth James. Nth James, predictions?
Check a few minutes.
Oh, I'm calling. You know what? Aerial Apes in 4.
Whoa, that's a big call.
Ooh.
Big
Wowza.
call.
Now you're definitely sleeping on the couch.
So we've got X Train in 5, Aerial Apes in 4. Just to update you guys on the poll, so far it looks like Aerial Apes in 5 at 37% and X Train in 6 at 25. But we'll keep that ball rolling as we move on to Lego for his prediction.
Oh man. Made a lot of picks. I'm gonna have to go with X Train in 6. But if Aerial
Okay.
Apes win, they have to go in 7. But I'm gonna go X Train in 6.
X Train in 6. So they're picking up a little bit of speed. They've got X Train in 6 at 22, X Train in 5 at 11. So, that all adds up. Still
only a third.
Yeah, pretty much neck and neck then as far as, but if you add Aerial Apes up in 6 and 7, they're still leading the pack here. Josh, your thoughts?
I got apes in 6. Yeah, I think they're going to take it.
Interesting.
I too have Apes in 6.
Wow.
So
A
it looks
split
like
desk.
not only us, the desk, but it looks like even those in chat agree. We've got 11% Apes in 4, 33, 11, and 11 in 5, 6, and 7, respectively, all for Aerial Apes. No one thinks X Train in 7. No one thinks X Train in 4. 11% X Train in 5, and 22% X Train in 6. I'm shocked by our thoughts on the panel and by this, even though I voted Aerial Apes.
I like
Did you guys get a different script than me?
What?
Oh,
I didn't check
oh,
it out.
that's that
You
secret
didn't read
Google
the
doc we
updated
didn't tell
one.
him about, eh? So, also, let's get a prediction here going around. This is your series MVP. Now, to be clear, you may very well tie MVP in with winning. You may not. And I know we've had that debate on the chat before that, oh, come on, if you don't win, how could you be the MVP? But I'm just going to open this up. There are 6 players in contention here. And the most valuable player is the person who contributed the most to their team tonight. So that might not necessarily be in line with who you think is going to win this thing. Spud, who's the MVP for tonight?
Jamin.
Jamin, good pick. Okay. James.
Can you say that again?
Yeah, good one.
Can you sign it to us, maybe?
James, you got one answer, buddy. He said Mira. You're welcome.
It's good.
And moving on to Lego.
He's shaking his head yes.
You're welcome.
Achilles.
Okay. I try to help you out and everything, man. All right. Lego, who's the MVP tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jamin also.
All right, Jamin, huge. Okay, so that's two Achilles, 1 Jamin. Aspect still not in the debate, Josh.
I picked apes and I'm going to pick Achilles. Yeah, I think he's going to contribute overall the most.
Wow. Okay, 2 Achilles, 2 Jamin. We don't even have an X Train MVP yet. I'm going to pick Aspect. However, I still think he loses in this match. I'm still going to pick him as MVP. I think he's going to do what he needs to do. I got to be controversial.
Just a heads up. We have the pick'em poll to see who picked what for what. So if you want, we can throw that up.
Oh yeah, let's throw that up. The pick'em poll. So this is in the competition that we're giving away prizes for later tonight in the league pick'em. Correct?
Yeah.
All right. Let's have a look at that. So 56% apes.
That's tight.
So everybody's agreeing with the panel.
Is that a 1-person difference?
It's not much.
1 or 2 people
much.
chose apes. That's insane.
Wow.
Cool.
That's incredible. So we'll just briefly check. I think at this point in time, they are ready. Production, are our teams ready to roll here? I think they are. Yeah, it looks like Josh is giving thumbs up. Ladies and gentlemen, it is championship weekend. It is season 4. It is time. Oh, that was terrible. Let's get ready. It's not working. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get to the circus.
Circus bus.